see the real-time progress of those drawings? Can anybody answer? People will know the real-time progress of your work, like the work that you've done. So I'm going to say something that someone once told me. Anything that you've thought about, like if you feel like you have an idea right now to solve a problem, somebody has already thought about it. So it's all about who is first to solve that problem. That is how this business operates. That is why you can have a business idea now and the next minute you see someone come up with that idea, because everybody has the same ideas basically. So now there is a platform. There is a platform called Procure, or Procore rather. Procore. I don't know how many of us know about it. Do any of you know about it? Okay, me too. I had to do a little research about it myself. So now what it does is these problems I've just, or this problem I've just talked about, Procore solves that issue. You can be here and your project is going on in Ghana or in Dubai or whatever, and you're seeing the real-time progress of that. Oh, I'm supposed to be moving this. Sorry. Okay, let's talk about the problems on Nigerian construction sites first. Most times we are always too busy and we don't see like river spacing errors, or we don't properly document our work. Like if an engineer should send you as an architect that, oh, we have this issue, can you correct it for us? Then you correct it and send back immediately. Now we have 2 drawings on site. What is the documentation to know when this was changed or how this was changed? I don't know if we do that and like we really document it. We also like safety blind spots. Now a lot of people, we don't use safety boots, we don't use PPEs, and engineers cannot be everywhere all at the same time. Then we also like the progress disputes. Like now that I'm here right now and I'm working on the site at Mabushi, I cannot categorically tell you what exactly is happening this minute because I'm not there. We don't have these real-time progress reports that we're supposed to. Normally what we do is, you probably see where we've reached from our daily vlogs. Like yesterday, you knew that we started column extensions from our daily vlog, and you guys are the architects that worked on that drawing. So how do you actually keep up with all that? So now what's the mobile computer vision, like the Procore and open space? Do you know about open space? Okay, you guys don't know about open space too. So what it does is like it's an artificial intelligence. So it solves all the problems on site. Like 20 people, 40 people, 50 people can be on that particular platform. The drawing is uploaded. Now for open space, I wear a helmet that has like a 360 camera. So I'll just be walking around, I'll be turning around, and then when I come back, the whole layout of the site, according to how the plan is on the drawing, it all comes out. That is how these products work. And when it comes out like that, now not only do you see that 3D imagery like real life, it also grids it for you. So you know we have grid 3B, for example, grid 1A, you understand? You know your grids, right? Yeah. Okay, thank you. So we see all those grids, and then it also applies those grids on that drawing. So now you can be using your system now and you decide to do a live check, and then you see something is wrong and you're like, as an architect, you're like, engineer, check grid 3B. And you know where 3B is, no matter where we are, just because it puts the grid, like it imposes the grid on all the pictures that you have. So real time, you can see the drawing and the environment with the grid lines in it as well. So like here now, so it would detect, so you can use like your drone cameras and everything to show you that people are not wearing their PPEs. Before you even pour your concrete, it will show you, oh, this spacing doesn't look sufficient or it's not sufficient, because you uploaded the plan, you uploaded the structural plan as well into the system. So it checks all these things for you in seconds rather than you like rushing to do it. Not like it can replace an engineer, no doubt it would not. But sometimes we can be so overwhelmed with work that we just decide to just do some of these things. Like this whole PowerPoint slide, I used AI to do it yesterday on site. So I can be so overwhelmed and I don't want to use my system. AI can basically do anything for you. That's the whole point of this. So it can flag rebar spacing errors. It can track all your informations and it will generate progress reports as well. OpenSpace has like the 360 camera that will map out all the floor plans. It would compare the site photos to the BIM models over time. So if your site photos, like your real site photos, are not looking like what the architects or what you guys sent to us, it will flag it that there's something wrong somewhere. So, and clients too can also stay in, they can stay in Ghana, stay in US and be seeing their site in real time. So now the problem now is, if you want to do things like this now, can you pay up to $2,000 for work like this? In the Nigerian market, for example, this is like a whole lot. You can see this is per user. They're paying about $500 per user. And then we are a lot of architects here and engineers. How many of us actually want to get into that system? So all this now, the price tag is a lot. And I know that our basic free AIs may not be able to do all this very seriously, but we can as well try. So we can have 80% of the benefits, even if we can't get the whole 360, and we can't get 360 view of the place in real time and all that. But we can still get some of the benefits of using the Procure by using our AIs like ChatGPT and Cloud and even our iPhone. Like, how many of you know that your phone is a plum? Your iPhone is a plum. Only you. Okay, so let's see. This is we have an app on our phone that is called the Measure app. So if you want to maybe take, I'll have to move the phone first so that it can, okay. So if I want to take a measurement from here to here now, all I need to do is to get this point and then bring it down and take it here. It says 17.5 inches. So that's the thing, like this is one of the things that AI can help you do. I don't need to be with tape to get a measurement of something. And then this is a level. So when I put it here, so I say it's not plumb. So I have to, okay, now it's straight. So there's a small gap. So things like this, I don't know if it's on Samsung or it's on iPhone. No, but I think it's something we can measure. I think it's something we can measure. So we can make do with what we already have free of charge, rather than going to spend $500. But if you have the $500, it's going to be a very good thing. But since we don't have, let's start with what we have. So like this Measure app now, for example, let me see. Okay, the iPhone Measure and the Level app. So you can actually verify your grid spaces. You can even take a picture and upload it to. You can even take a picture and upload it to ChatGPT. Personally, I take pictures of my columns and put it with my structural plan and ask some questions, because we learn every day. So if there is something, like now, if you ask me a question and I'm on site, there is nothing that I'll claim that I don't know, because ChatGPT will literally answer me in 3 seconds. Like, I can claim I know anything. And same with all of us. You can be drawing right now. You don't necessarily need to call Carol Praise to come and explain something to you. You can take a picture of your system and ask your AI. Your AI is going to explain everything to you in details. You can even ask it to send you Carol Praise. You can even ask it to send you YouTube videos that explain what you just asked. So if when I was doing design some time ago in the office, and I'm like, oh, I want to know how to do this particular thing. So what I did was to ask ChatGPT to explain this process. When it explained the process, I said, okay, can I see a YouTube video? And the exact thing I've been searching on YouTube for how long, just because of ChatGPT knows what I need. They just searched it and just provided it to me. So you can literally use your AI to do anything. Even as architects, there's once that boss posted something that he needed. I think it was McQueen. He posted something and tagged you to like do the 3D, like a schematic or something about that. There was just a plan or something. You know, you can always just upload that. You can upload that plan on your ChatGPT. Maybe you're walking around and you see one very beautiful house you like, you take a picture of it. Then you see another thing you like, you take a picture of it, and then you add those two pictures with your plan on ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT maybe what style do you want. Is it contemporary? Is it minimalist, or however you guys call it? It can combine those two for you and still refine it to your style. So you can literally use like 3 or 4 different pictures and create something that you can work with as a base. Not like it will, as an architect, you just need maybe inspiration. It will give you whatever you want. We've been doing it a lot. So what you can use it to do, you can use the ChatGPT or your AI. It would interpret your site drawings for you. It would also draft your site documents. Like if you want to do site reports, for example, or you want to do your daily reporting here as architects, all you just need to do is, oh, we did this today, we did this today, we did this today, draft a site report for me, and automatically in 3 seconds it's done. You now put there, okay, PDF. You see your PDF. You don't even need your Microsoft Word to do anything, nothing. You just see your PDF, you download it and share. I do that a lot on site again. You can also use it for your mix ratios and your concrete volumes and everything. Like if you come to say, if they say, okay, this concrete ratio, we want to use 1, 2, 3. We want to use 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to use 1, 2, 3. Can 1, 2, 6 work on this? Since it's just, maybe it's just small blinding we want to do. What can work on it? Your ChatGPT will tell you. So basically you can use it to do anything at all. So yeah, you can also, we also use, like here we use Google Drive as well, where we save our images and all that. So it's also important for us to do so. Okay, and I've done a live demonstration, but I didn't take any pictures. So like the prompts too you send is very important. You know that you can use your AI to generate prompts for you, that you can now send it again as a prompt to them. Do you get? Yeah, so sometimes if I need something and maybe I don't know how to prompt it, I ask my ChatGPT or Cloud to give me a prompt that would work for this. And when it does, I just go to new chats and send the prompt again, and it comes out very good. So we also need to know how to prompt very well. Okay, so if we want to compare our everyday AI with our enterprise AI, this Procure and Open Space is about $1,500 a month. And a month, oh, how many projects do you actually want to do to afford all these things? It's crazy. Then everyday AI tools are free. Your ChatGPT is just here. Your Measure app is just here. And I know that there are a bunch of, like, there are a lot of apps. Anything that computer can help you with is basically artificial intelligence. So there are a lot of it. Now the Procore and Open Space, it has 360 cameras and servers, so it gives you everything. But here too, you can equally use your smartphone and take a picture. Maybe use a drone and take a picture of like the aerial view. It can also help you determine how everything would look. So for this now, it will take weeks of onboarding for the setup time. And then your ChatGPT, you can literally start today. I know everybody here has ChatGPT. You have Gemini, you have Cloud, you have everything. Then it would automatically check your spacings. There's the Procore and the open spaces to automatically check your spacing, like your reinforcement spacing. And you can also check that on ChatGPT and Cloud. You see, what I'm comparing is the fact that all these things, you can do it with $1,500, and these other ones, you can do them free. So basically, you can do everything, but this like BMI overlay, you will not be able to do it. You just partially. That's okay. Okay, so you can start today, no budget required. You can download the Measure app on your phone, as I showed you, that plum and everything. You can equally create a WhatsApp folder. You can create a folder on your Google Images or something where you can store your site images. I forgot to mention that those Procore and Open Spaces, they give you real-time, like as they give you real-time images, they also those images are also stamped, like date and time stamped. I think it's something your Snapchat can do as well. If you take a picture, you can put the time there, you stamp it there, or even if you take a picture now, if you go to your information on your images, you would see the time, the place. It's geo, how's that thing called? Geo what? Yeah, it's geo mapped. So yeah, geotag, yes, it has a geotag. So it will tell you where exactly that photo was taken, like the place it was. So you know that, okay, this is the site I was on. So just don't be scared to always ask your ChatGPT or your AI whatever you want to do. As I said before, anything you're thinking, someone has already thought about it. So the fact that you feel maybe ChatGPT would not know the answer to this, trust me, a lot of architects have used it and it has refined the way it thinks as well. And even if maybe it cannot answer your question very well, you can also teach it to help the future architects that are coming. So you can do, oops. Oh, that's all. Okay, thank you. Okay, yes. And also you can, when you also do your drawings too, you can just sometimes ask ChatGPT, is there any error here? Because sometimes it feels like there is no error, but there are some slight things that may seem normal to us that is not the standard. So you can always ask it, is this okay? Is this 100% okay? And it will tell you those slight things that is wrong with it. So you can use it to improve yourself for the better. You can use it to generate your architectural images. You can equally use it to check your dimensioning on our chiropractic. You can use it to check your dimensioning because you're the studio head. Dimensioning on this side, so people will not be stressing us so much with dimensioning. Like you can use it and be like, is the dimensioning okay? Is everything okay? So basically that is it. Thank you very much. Sorry, I was attacking it now. Your studio head, as I'm talking to everybody.
Any question, any contribution?
So you've been attacking architects, right?
I'm not attacking people though. It's just because like majority of like 90%. Abi, is there anyone that is not an architect here? Yeah. Okay. And Miss Toby, regular folk. So only one person. Okay, two.
So I'm just saying also contribution to the structural engineers.
Yeah.
They should use AI so they will not put columns in the room, center of the room. Thank you.
Any other contribution question?
So I just want to say, like, as far as AI is here to help us, AI is not accurate. In fact, I don't think AI is a tool that I'll use as my final whatever, because it's not accurate. Because most of the time, maybe you ask AI to generate a floor plan, it can give you complete trash. Like, you can put your toilet in the living room. Like, AI is just, maybe it's to give you an idea, maybe like a form. But for architecture, that is like something that you have to think about, like you have to do your research. I don't think, I mean, AI can help on site and everything, but like, I don't think it's a last resort for architects. It's like maybe a beginning Okay, maybe you want an idea, but apart from that, I don't think AI can help me with my dimension. In fact, I feel like it will
No,
even
it
make
will
it
help you.
worse.
It will
Yeah.
help you with your dimensioning. It will only, like what I said, is everything okay? It would like highlight the things that need a little adjustment. And if you remember when I said that you could use AI to give you an inspiration of a building you want to do, if you have just the plan and
Yeah.
just that line schematic, I don't know how people call it, before the whole
Schematic,
3D
yes.
modeling. So if you have those schematics, you can give it to it with inspiration to use it like as a baseline. It can, I don't even think it can replace architects. Even your floor plan, first of all, even if you know when you want to do assignments, for example, now, and maybe you forgot to do your assignments the previous day and you come to school the next day and your friend wrote something, and if you actually know what you want, you're about to copy, you would know that this thing is supposed to be, you see
Yeah, you don't copy it
alpha
word
symbol,
for word, yeah.
you will see alpha symbol, you won't think it's A. You understand? You see a beta symbol, you won't think it's B. So it's the fact that you already have the idea, so you can tell when it's wrong. But
yeah.
I can categorically tell you that I started using AI like ChatGPT. The way it was like last year is not the same way it is right now. It has greatly improved. Honestly, it has greatly improved. So I feel like you should just use it, and then for the fact that it's your personal your ChatGPT, it will help you to kind of train it to see the answers you want. Even on our ChatGPT, you know that we can edit it in such a way that the replies, your ChatGPT won't be laughing with you to give you things straight up. Maybe I'll show you later on. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I think I want to counterclaim what Carol said. AI is a very powerful tool.
Yeah.
And I think the limitation we have is that most of us are using the free version. If you've used the pro versions before, even the free versions can do way more. So I'm going to use an example. I've always had this idea for an app, a personal app that I wanted to create, and since 2020. But in my head, it was like on paper. I kid you not, as of last week, I created an app, at least the baseline version, very good with AI. Yeah, there are tweaks, there are corrections I need to make and all of that, but it gave me the exact picture in my head. And that brings me to prompt engineering. Most of us don't know how to prompt.
Yeah.
You tell ChatGPT, oh, I want a schematic design for this, and this and that. It's just going to give you like that. But I can prompt the same thing in a different manner and to give me 100 of what I want. So the prompting is actually what matters. Like she said you can actually tell ChatGPT to give you the prompt,
Yeah.
and then use the same prompt to
Generate
what she wants to do. But like excluding it is not really. The word has gone crazy at that. No, I know it's not excluding it. It can be. It can actually be your partner.
Yeah, definitely.
But not like
streamlining
it.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, using AI to check yourself.
Just try one day. Just put your plan and just tell it, is everything okay? Is everything okay with this design? And it will tell you. Not that you want to use it. Not that you want to use it.
Tell you based on what they know. But like, there are some things that bosses come correct.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're not, like, there are some things that are personal in architecture. So, like,
Okay, but basically all I'm trying to say is that we should not be limited to doing everything manually. That was the essence of this whole study. There are applications and softwares out there right now that help tremendously in the construction industry. But since we can't afford it, we should try to use the free AIs that we have in whatever way possible. You can use it to create documents instantly. You understand? So if that's all, thank you guys very much for listening. And I'm sorry if you